be the next to bat.
Second baseman.
Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And for the first out of the ball game. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. So striding in, Miguel Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Missed with a slider. Nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And with 2 out, that means Cole Calhoun moves from the on-deck circle into the batter's box next. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping up now, Chris Young, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. No balls and a strike to count. And a swing and a miss by Young, as he's prone to do, and he falls behind here 0-2.
One of the keys to
a swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here. So digging in now, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tapped down the line, but it gets fouled. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Therefore it is Cabrera. 1 away. Now at the plate, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Good. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Robinson Cano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Third baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. swing and a miss as he ran the fake to him on the way. 0-1 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit in the air to center field. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Victor Caratini. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Standing in, Luis Severino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, and it's 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly in the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. Set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike. McGriff has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Carlos Correa now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding in once again, Harold Reynolds looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Josh.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cole Calhoun. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Chris Young. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. At the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, now the throw. And it's not going to be in time to get Young. A stolen base. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Popped him up. Correa moving to his left. And that retires the side. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Leading off the 4th inning. Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Lindor.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now batting, Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little low.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Here's J.D. Martinez, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Riding in, Fred McGriff, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. So stepping in, Victor Caratini was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on his horse. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now, Luis Severino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is popped up. McGriff waits on it. 2 gone. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. He's hitless in his 2 at bats so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Lindor takes it in. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way.
Carlos Correa.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. In now, Josh Donaldson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Started that swing a bit too early. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte on the move. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to... Into the box now, Starling Marte. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And there's ball 1. 1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Now the 2-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So striding in, Cole Calhoun, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Eddie Rosario will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners, 1 out in the inning. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Cano waits on the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get...
And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. In now is Andrelton Simmons. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. 0-1 the count. Hit in the air to shallow center. In comes Judge. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left. Coming to the plate now.
Edgar. Justin Verlander.
Corey Dickerson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Corey Dickerson.
Skied into straightaway right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You can just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
He racks up a swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Francisco Lindor goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. No balls and 1 strike. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing.
And the throw to first is there. The inning. Blake Trinan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First offering on its way. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently.
Now playing left field, number 20.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Victor Caratini is down for the first out in the 7th inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Trinan has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, J.D. Martinez, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on the pitch well inside for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
The 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Fred McGriff. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Around second now and headed for third. McGriff takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Reynolds has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Behind 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first down of the inning. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. And he fouls this one off. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. High in the air out to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. Still even at 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 2-2 pitch just missed.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is
a swing and a miss. That retired. Ready once again, Josh Donaldson. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. A feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. And 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Rounded up the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Blake Trinan. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Oh, had a... Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the... long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. And they did damage.
Lindor.
0-1 count and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9. Looking ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The count now at 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in 3 at-bats away. High in the air out to center field. Judge is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Rosario leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1 has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He strikes it out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the